Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're doing well. Let me just make sure we were actually okay for audio. Let me just see if I can stick it all in once it comes up in there. Hi everyone, welcome back to JPW. So that's good. Right, so let's get the light on. Sorry for running a little bit late, guys, but I was literally setting up the I was doing the preview, recording the preview for Leeds game. So if any of the Patrons are watching, guys, you'll be able to watch that live from pretty much live from about 8 o'clock tonight. But as always, guys, let's do a quick shout out to the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase very nice retro kits, as you can see from up here. Always get used to this. I have it there for the preview and I have it there for the live. It's really confusing. But as always, as you can see, there's some very nice ideas up there, along with Admiral and Umbro West Ham colour inspired. So basically claret and blue, track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts. So go check those out. And of course, guys, as I said, for those Patreons, Tony, Richard, Andy Miles and Wally, of course, the preview for the Leeds game will be up on Patreon pretty much now. Well, it'll be up about 9 o'clock tonight, to be honest with you. I tried to upload it so we can get it all there beforehand. Ben, good evening, mate. Hope you're all right. But yeah, I was going to try and hopefully get it uploaded before this going live, but you couldn't. It was going to take too long, and the internet connection wasn't brilliant for both, unfortunately. So as always, guys, let's jump on to the Fantasy League, and so we can have a bit of a chat in terms of who's doing what and who's where and everything. So let's jump straight into that now. Where are we? No, hang on a second, it's gone a bit crazy. Let me just push this back. Can we get this in here? Right, hang on. Sorry, yeah. For some random reason, it's bringing up the stream as. Yeah, it's a bit bizarre. This is bringing, for some random reason, it's not bringing up the table. It's bringing up where the hell's it gone? It's bringing up something completely different. Hold on 2 seconds, guys. See if I can get this sorted out. This is going a little bit crazy. Right, there we go. Perfect. Got it all sorted now. So yeah, let's just I've got to redo everything again, unfortunately. So give me 2 seconds, guys. As you'll know, this is what happens with JPWHU TV. Nothing works properly. Nothing works on time as it's supposed to. It's random. Everything was perfectly fine before we went live, and now all of a sudden it's gone absolutely crazy. So let's just try and sort this out. So let's bring this back up to here, and can we? Yeah, that's perfect. So here we go. Right, so apologies about that, guys, but as I said, nothing seems to work very well on time, as it always is. A bit like West Ham, really, in that guys. So yeah, so let's go on to let's start doing the movements. Unfortunately, as you can see, Declan Edwards, your team, Henley Yellows even. You've not moved again, unfortunately, for the 5th week in a row. Both yourself and Nick Marsh, aka Marshy's GSB out, are still rock bottom of the table. Declan, you picked up 54 points this week and 346 points on the board so far this season. Nick picked up 57 points, which is not bad, to be fair. Both of these points are pretty admirable, but you've only got 367 on the board so far this season. Nicky, basically swapping places is Darren O'Toole's The Tools, that drops down from 66th to 67th, picking up 27 points this week and 380 points on the board so far this season. And Vinny Yellop's Vinny United trades place with Darren, and basically, yeah, so you got 46 points on the board this week and 397 points on the board so far this season. Peter Smythe's Interesting Times, for the 2nd week in a row, is sitting at the 65th position, picking up 44 points this week and 412 points on the board so far this season. Paul Curran FC has dropped down 2 places from 62nd to 64th, picking up 30 points this week and 435 points on the board so far this season. Rich Cook's Ole has moved up 1 place from 64th to 63rd, picking up 41 points this week and 444 points on the board so far this season. Jack Smith's FC Keith has dropped down 2 places from 60th to 62nd, picking up 23 points this week and 446 points on the board so far this season. Ivan Martinez Lorente Slayer 666 has moved up 2 places from 63rd to 61st, picking up 54 points this week and 459 points on the board so far this season. Jake Crump's Nice Koch actually is up 1 place from 61st to 60th, picking up 63 points this week and 471 points on the board so far this season. Tim Smith's GSB Out United for the 2nd week in a row now is sitting at the 59th place in the table, picking up 67 points this week and 493 points on the board so far this season. Michael Slevin, aka Dell, Dell's Hammers has dropped down. Excuse me. Dell's Hammers have dropped down 1 place from 57th to 58th, picking up 54 points this week and 497 points on the board so far this season. Basically trading places with Eddie Holdich's Chicken Tikka Mosala. Moves up 1 place from 58th to 57th, picking up 80 points this week, 80 points this week and 512 points on the board so far this season. Ian Rollis's Cast Iron has moved up, for the 2nd week in a row now, has stayed at 56th place with 76 points on the board this week and 521 points on the board so far this season. Also for the 2nd week in a row is Lee Roberts Corona's Casuals, sitting at the 55th place in the table with 66 points this week and 526 points on the board so far this season. Ben Fisher's Ben's Golden Boys for the has dropped down 2 places from 52nd to 54th, picking up 50 points this week and 533 points on the board so far this season. Jake Edrup's Jinnay Junior FC for the 2nd week in a row now is at 53rd place with 75 points this week and 538 points on the board so far this season. GSB Out United by Ben Harshaw has dropped down 4 places, I'm afraid, Ben, from 48th to 52nd, picking up 50 points this week and 547 points on the board so far this season. Chris Green's Hammered again for the 2nd week in a row is sitting at 51st place with 68 points this week and 68 points this week and 553 points on the board so far this season. For the 2nd week in a row as well, Mark Butler's DJ Blokey's WHU is sitting at 50th place with 66 points this week and 555 points on the board so far this season. Kenny Patterson's Happy Hammers has moved up 6 places from 54th to 49th, picking up 96 points this week and 558 points on the board so far this season. Lewis Robinson's Scratch the Sack has dropped down 6 places from 42nd to 48th, picking up 58 points this week and 566 points on the board so far this season. Joint tally total with Jamie Gill's GSB Out. I'm not really sure why you're not on the same position as a result, but Jamie, you picked up 50 points this week, but unfortunately you've dropped down 7 places from 40th to 47th. Martin Russell's Hammer Dudes has dropped down 13 places from 33rd to 46th, picking up 32 points this week and 567 points on the board so far this season. Steve Tibby's Misfits United has dropped down 1 place from 44th to 45th, picking up 60 points this week and 568 points on the board so far this season. My team, Heart of Gold, has moved up 5 places from 49th to 44th, picking up 77 points this week and 569 points on the board so far this season. Up 4 places from 47th to 43rd is Holly Worthington's Moyser Backing Town, picking up 74 points this week and 576 points on the board so far this season. Liam Chivers' Chivers 11 has also moved up 4 places from 46th to 42nd, picking up 73 points this week and 580 points on the board so far this season. Joint tally total with James Calder's Vertigon. James, you picked up 69 points this week and moved up 2 places from 43rd to 41st. Pavnit Upal's Diop It Like It's Hot. Pavnit, your team has moved up 5 places from 45th to 40th, picking up 75 points this week and 582 points in the board so far this season. Peach the 5 foot 11 Grumble and Grunts has moved up 2 places from 41st to 39th, picking up 70 points this week and 586 points on the board so far this season. Paul Kelly's Heroes has moved up 1 place from 39th to 38th, picking up 72 points this week and 589 points on the board so far this season. Thomas Davison's 2 Shirlers and 1 Cup for the second week in a row now is sitting at 37th place with 66 points on the board this week and 593 points on the board so far this season. Will Bellews Moyes' Noise has dropped down 14 places from 22nd to 36th, picking up 49 points this week and 595 points on the board so far this season. Vita Fans 2,000 points a goal has moved up 1 place from 34th, down 1 place I should say, from 34th to 35th, picking up 64 points this week and 599 points on the board so far this season. Joint tally total with Amir Raj's Matadule that moves up 4 places from 38th to 34th with 78 points on the board this week, and as I said, 599 points on the board so far this season. Chichabi New Pains Tory 11 has Chichabi, your team has dropped down 5 places from 28th to 33rd, picking up 67 points this week and 603 points on the board so far this season. Same joint tally total so far as Jamie Smith's JTF WHU moves up 4 places from 36th to 32nd, picking up 73 points this week. But Ian Proctor's Percy's Puppets has dropped down 10 places from 21st to 31st, picking up 61 points this week and 607 points on the board so far this season. Down 3 places from 27th to 30th is Sam Whittington's Game of Throw-Ins that picks up 65 points and the same tally total as Ian team at 607 points on the board so far this season. Alexis KD's TSM has moved up 6 places from 35th to 29th, picking up 75 points this week and 608 points on the board so far this season. Ben Davis's Sunday Pub team has moved up 3 places from 31st to 28th, picking up 77 points this week and 613 points on the board so far this season. Eden Pickering's What's the Matter? Eden, your team has picked up 66 points this week, which means unfortunately you moved down from 23rd to 27th, picking up 614 points on the board so far this season. Joint tally total with Blagosh Kovkovsky's Flying Monkeys, who also moves down, but it's down 6 places from 20th to 26th, picking up 60 points this week and 614 points on the board so far this season. Up 1 place from 26th to 25th is Mike Williams' WHU GSB hashtag GSB out, picking up 68 points this week and 615 points on the board so far this season. Picking up the same tally total this week, but 1 point higher than Mike Williams is Jason Jewellers' Wetspam United, which for the second week in a row now is sitting at the 24th place. Matthew Newhoff's your team Calypso FC is down 4 places from 19th to 23rd, picking up 65 points this week and 618 points on the board so far this season. Sam Cash's Uncle Dex Egg Rice down 9 places from 13th to 22nd, picking up 55 points this week and 619 points on the board so far this season. James Edrup's Singnang FC moves up 11 places from 32nd to 21st, picking up 93 points this week, the closest that everyone's got to 100 so far, and 621 points on the board so far this season. Up 10 places from 30th to 20th is Tajira Okachayu's Emperor Chidex that picks up 87 points this week and a joint tally total with James of 621. Darren Higgins' Hammers Untied moves down 2 places from 17th to 19th, picking up 66 points this week and 622 points on the board so far this season. Joint tally total with Adam Kane Sochek FC that moves up 11 places from 29th to 18th, picking up 83 points this week and 622 points on the board so far this season. Ian Sams' Blowing Bubbles has moved down 2 places from 15th to 17th, picking up 63 points this week and 624 points on the board so far this season. Mark Williams' West Ham, for the second week in a row now, is sitting at 16th place with 67 points this week and 627 points on the board so far this season. Alexander Zaremba's Emily and Lukey WHU that had such a strong start to the season has dropped down 10 places from 25th. Sorry, moved up 10 places, I should say, from 25th to 15th, picking up 88 points this week and 635 points on the board so far this season. So getting there. So joint tally with 13th place is Omateo Emmanuel's Duralex Millen. That picks up 70 points this week. Moves down 4 places from 9th to 13th and 646 points on the board so far this season. Joint position with Philip Wilkinson's Hello Time at 13th with 87 points, which brings Philip's teams up from 18th to 13th, with again 646 points on the board so far this season. 12th in the table, even though with exactly the same points as the other two, stuck on 13th. Not I say stuck's the wrong word, but yeah, a little bit weird that. But yeah, Rowan Beckwith's Cupid Stunts moves up 2 places from 14th to 12th, picking up 82 points this week. And as I said, 646 points on the board so far this season. Jabs Winder Upal's Punjab Irons moves up 1 place from 12th to 11th, picking up 81 points this week and 651 points on the board so far this season. As we go into the top 10 now, and starting off with dropping down from 8th to 10th is Steph Oates' Unbelievable Jeff, picking up 68 points this week and 653 points on the board so far this season. Adam Sawyer's Hollow Bollocks moves up 2 places from 11th to 9th, picking up 80 points this week and 657 points on the board so far this season. Philip Gilbert's Iron Nappers drops down 1 place from 7th to 8th, picking up 73 points this week and 660 points on the board so far this season. David Creighton's Don't Call Me Sherla has also dropped down 1 place from 6th to 7th, picking up 67 points this week and 667 points on the board so far this season. So, David, you just missed having a joint tally total so far for the season of 666. You were 1 away. You very, very close. Very, very close. Ed and Leather Barrows, the Jolly Moys outing moves up 4 places from 10th to 6th, picking up 89 points this week and 668 points on the board so far this season. Former number 1 for 2 or 3 weeks in a row at the start of the season, Kevin Harlan's Incidental Warriors has dropped down 2 places from 3rd to 5th, picking up 57 points this week and 675 points on the board so far this season. Last week's table leader, James Bowles, unfortunately now drops down 3 places from 1st to 4th with Real Lucens with 43 points on the board and 667 points so far this season. Up 1 place from 5th to 4th is from 2 places I should say, from 5th to 3rd is Emma Beckwith's Forever Bowen Blubbles with 47 points on the board this week and 685 points on the board so far this season. And Richie, who turned 14 last weekend, at the weekend I should say, for the second week in a row is sitting at the number 2 spot with 67 points and 690 points on the board so far this season. Technically, Richie's joint first because he's got 690 points, exactly the same points as Greg Wilcox's Pick Push, who moves up 3 places from 4th to 1st, picking up 76 points this week. So, guys, that's a little bit cheeky from the guys there. You know, it's literally Richie. Technically, you are joint first, but for some random reason, the table says you're second. You got exactly the same points as Greg. So I don't understand why it's coming up like that, but it is what it is. But guys, thank you very, very much for your time. As I said at the beginning of the broadcast, the preview for the Leeds game is now available. Well, sorry, it will be available to the excuse me, will be available to the Patreons, where from around about 8:30, 8:45, something like that, depending on how long it takes YouTube to upload it. It will be available on Wednesday evening at 8 o'clock after we have the live weekly chat. Tomorrow at 7 o'clock. So stick around for that, guys. Ben, thanks for chipping in, mate. I'm glad you'd be able to hear me all the way through. It makes a change. But yeah, thank you very much for your time, guys. If you like what I'm doing, the Barmans, please do click the like button. If you know anybody that's in the table but hasn't watched these videos, then Barmies, please do share it with them so they can know where they are as well. And of course, please do subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel and just watching this. So in the meantime, guys, I will see you tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock. All the best. Let me just try that again. Sorry, guys.